Okay, this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey. I'm reporting to you for my TBC Live Broadcast number 28. Waiting just for a few people to get on at the moment. I understand that, I'm waiting for my moderator, Marianne Murphy, to let me know that she's there, and we'll get going in just a moment. It's just an honor to be with you all today. Like I have Mary here. I see one viewer, so I'm thinking that's Mary. So I just want to say thank you so much. It's been an honor to be one of the experts here in TBC and being here to report to you all today for this live broadcast. We have been so supportive to everyone's live broadcast on YouTube. I'm one for reporting, to report to people when someone is ready to get onto their live broadcast, because I highly feel that we should be supportive of everyone in our live broadcast. We don't, this is a Saturday, today we should have that whole live broadcast schedule full completely. Thank you, Mary, for being here. And it's good to have Lawrence from South Africa here. He's the president of TBC, president of South Africa. And I want to say, sir, you are doing an awesome job in your country. I love your live broadcast. You really speak from the core of your heart. Lawrence, you're very knowledgeable. I understand you 100%. I'm in full support of what you're doing. And I hope and pray to my heart that I meet you, brother, from afar. When we go on our cruise, next year, or before, if the Lord make that happen for all of us. Mary and her family are awesome. Power Box James Murphy and John and her husband and just the whole family is awesome in South Africa. Mary does a fine job for me as being my moderator. I love her and her family so much. They are just wonderful people. It's just an honor to know that you meet such nice people in this TBC opportunity. And, I have some great news. I probably should have played a song leading up to this because I have someone that's going to be signing up today, matter of fact. I have a new person of my team. See, when you talk to people and communicate with people the right way, you'll see that you have people joining your team. She and I have some men that's lining up. See, I'm reaching out to people. I'm not playing with this opportunity. I reach out to them not just by when I see them. I reach out to them by messaging or whatever way I can reach out to people, because people, when I told them what I did for a living, I told them I was a retired juvenile probation officer and an intake officer to adults. I retired in January of 2011. And now, praise God, I live life on my terms now. But what I took upon myself back in early December to started studying what we call this cryptocurrency, this digital currency, internet money, as some people call it. And I do this on a daily basis. That's the only way I became what they call an expert. I mean, I'm not the best expert among cryptocurrency in the world. I don't stake that claim, at least not yet. But I do very well. But I do believe in my heart that I have become a true expert, has been recognized by the TBC administrator. And I just didn't do that by accident. I learned by reading the blog on a daily basis, several times per day, 3 to 5 times to be exact. I know everyone doesn't do that. I don't expect everybody to read as much as I do. I have certain dates in my mind based on certain subject matters in the blog. But it's so good to have people like Gerard Windsor, who I call the genius in TBC. We kid about that all the time. I love my brother over in the UK. He's great. I can't wait to meet him one day. Oh, it's going to be a great thing to have so many people on that cruise ship. And you know, we're voting. And you know, tomorrow's the last day to vote. So I encourage everybody that hasn't voted. I mean, I imagine a lot of people here have voted, but try to get people, your team, to vote. Go on there, Kringles Cash back office on the 2019 cruise and vote. You got several choices there. The Caribbean is leading the pack right now, but Southeast Asia second. And you know, so, but what I'm saying to you is this: it doesn't matter where we go, really. Think about it. The fact is, we're together. We're showing the love with each other on our quest to eradicate poverty. Because let me say, that is no easy feat. That is no easy feat. You know, it's a good thing to have a new person on your team. But my job as a person, as a leader here in the TBC community, is to make sure they're educated properly. To make sure that they're understanding what their position is. And their position, as we know it, is not to gravitate so much on being a millionaire or billionaire. That's not the main purpose. The main purpose is to help us get rid of this poverty that's all in our neighborhoods worldwide. That is the goal we're trying to reach. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. You have to succumb to that agreement of TBC. Make sure that you understand every waking thing of that agreement. Every word. If you do not sure you understand it, go back and read it again. Let me add something that I want to say that people should be doing that I believe people have not done. And I'm going to thank this person for reminding me of this. And my leader, Carrie, you know, out of Wisconsin, the Whitefish lady on YouTube. She did a YouTube on this. A lot of us, sure, we're doing the what you call it, the profile in our Kringles Cash back office. But there's another profile. And see, I'm not going to do a screen share to show you because it's easy. I can explain to you. It's very easy. Just log in to the billioncoin.info site and click on profile. That profile should be filled out also. It should mirror the other profile in your Kringles Cash back office. There are two profiles. See, a lot of people thought it was one profile. There are two profiles. See, I wonder if some people even knew that. Make sure you log into the info site, the Billion Coin info site at the billioncoin.info, and click up and log into it first, and click on profile, and you'll see how it's very simple to fill out, just like you did your profile there, and it's not even as comprehensive as the other profile in your Kringles back office, but there's some of the same questions that's there. Some of your security questions have to match because the info site and Kringles Cash is linked together. So make sure that you're filling that profile out too. And if you haven't done it, please get that done today. Don't wait on doing these things. And get that out, get that word out to all your team. And if you're handling someone's account for them, make sure that you're doing that. Get that done. Go in their account and get that done. Whatever it takes. See, you don't want to miss any little thing of all the things you do in Kringles Cash and the billioncoin.info and your TBC wallet. But more importantly, make sure that you're explaining to new people coming on Every little waking thing, everything, everything you should be doing, everything that you know, make sure it's explained to your new people. Make sure that they're engaged, just like you are. See, now, not later, but now is the time to take action. Don't wait till the last minute to get things done in TBC. Thank you, moms, for being at my live broadcast. I was there. I was there at that live broadcast. I support several people. Several people. Several people. Some people that I support a lot of people in Africa. A lot of people in Africa. I go through that live broadcast and click on different people. So it takes me to their YouTube link. So I can see who they are. And the first thing I do, I subscribe to their YouTube channel. Lately, I've been knowing that people have been, it pops on my screen when you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I thank all of you for doing that. I'm seeing more views on my live broadcast. See, you don't know that you're building an audience in TBC. Because that's by design. This is one of the things that our TV administration wanted us to do, to promote TBC, build an audience. Because when these leads come in that they're going to give us, you have to be ready for it. So, but don't wait till the leads come. Get out and get these people involved. Because as Randy stated, we're in a distribution phase right now. And that cannot be taken lightly. We are in a major distribution phase. We're in redemption month next month. That is going to be a big month. I got I get these feelings. I can't explain it to you. I get these feelings that people are just, I don't know what it is about people that wait to the last minute to get things done. They hear about, if you pay, if you purchase $100 worth of Kringles or TBC from a trusted seller. And don't forget, you need to be a trusted seller. And how do you become a trusted seller? You got to pay your $10 Kringle Cash back office fee. That makes you a trusted seller. And also what? Be in agreement of the TBC agreement. Doc Dan, I was on his live broadcast early this morning. He's over in the Philippines. He's the TBC president for the Philippines. Do you know those people got well over 400 and almost 417,000 people in TBC on the Philippines? They're on their quest to 1 million people. That is a humongous feat. They're getting it done over there. In Nigeria, they're leading the pack. I don't know what their number, but I know they got a little bit more. We're in the United States with 300 million people. You would think that we got more people in the United States involved. I know that it's like I think Jules said, I think it was like maybe 12,000 people, I think, in New Zealand. There's so many people. Think about this now. If we to reach 1 billion people in TBC, if we're to reach that number, and while we're reaching that number, we're getting one person, one by one, out of poverty. Out of poverty. Out of poverty. How can we say we're doing the greatest job if we're not reaching the numbers that we should be reaching? And I don't take anything from it that we over 3 million members. That's great. But We're not nowhere near half a billion. We're not there yet. But we're going to get there together. We're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing until we get there. There's no stopping us. See, that's the type of attitude you have to take in TBC. Don't let anything get in your way. See, the only thing I see that can get in my way is health. And I think, and I praise God. I praise God that I have great health. But I'm human. I could become unhealthy at any point. See? The only thing that can keep me away from helping someone else, I have to be in a hospital. And I don't believe I'm going to be there anytime soon, you see? That's just my belief. So all I'm thinking about is moving forward, step by step, step by step, step by step. That's how we got to be doing. We got to move forward, but we got to pick it up. We got to pick it up. We got to pick it up because we're not there yet. You know, we keep using this word builders. Randy talked about the classification of builders. I guess because I'm at that 250 referral marker, so I guess I'm a regional builder. Oh, sure. I'd be a global one. I'm sure of that. Because I'm steadily giving out this thing. I'm steadily having people purchase from me. I want more people to do that. I cannot wait till they get these leads. Not so much. See, I'm not concerned about the money I make. That's not my ultimate concern. I'm concerned about what can I do to help that person and that person and that person and that person in their own individual poverty. What can I do to help that person help and lift up their family? See, that's the kind of way you got to be thinking. These orphans, they don't have a clue of what the things we're about to do in TBC. What's down the pike later this summer and fall. Because we're just among about 8 days away from what? Migration. Or let me ask you this question. Are y'all ready for the questions? Your 10 questions they talked about? Do you think you know the answers? Do you think you're up on your blog? Because if you I can grant you this. If you know that blog like I know the TBC blog, and what's the blog address? blog.thebillioncoin.info. If you know that blog like I do, those 10 questions are going to be a breeze. I was hoping for me, they'll give me 20 or 30 questions. I want to be challenged because I don't believe 10 questions is challenging for me. That's just me. And the only reason I see it easier because I do the one thing that TBC administration expect of me. And that is I read that blog and I read it religiously. I read it every day, several times. I go back and check throughout the day, through the night. Because I don't let not one thing get past me when it comes to the billion coin. That is how to become a leader. That's one of the requirements to become a leader in this TBC community. You cannot be a leader. You cannot be a builder. You cannot be any of those things if you're not up on all the education, all the training. That's the only way it happens. That's the only way it happens. There's no way. Don't get it twisted, as they say. Don't get it other ways. Don't think it's another way to do it. Don't speculate. Don't think any other way but the one way you should be thinking. And that's the one way that our administrators expect of us to think and do. Read the TBC blog. Pay your $10 annual subscription to your Crinkle Cash back office. There's no reason right now that some people should not be paying that $10 fee now. With the fees on the market-based cryptocurrencies down, as in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And we have those as payment options in our Crinkle Cash back office under your account. When 11 cents and 9 cents and all these cents that I'm hearing, now is the time we should be getting several people involved. There's really no excuse for people not to be jumping on this opportunity. But how can they jump on it if they don't know about it? Think about this. How can they get involved in this opportunity if they really don't know about it? It's just simply no other way. There's no way. It's okay. If you're just a builder, if you just got 100 people involved, guess what? That's marvelous. Don't look at yourself as any less than anyone else. Because guess what? Newsflash. There's a lot of people not builders in this thing. They're just joiners. They just got involved, and all they're doing is watching their TBC wallet grow. They missed the whole mission, the whole agreement that they signed up for. There's only one way to help people. You can't think of yourself always. Don't you know that thing that Zig Ziglar said? The more you help people get what they want, you eventually get what you want. That's how my mindset is. Even before I got involved in TV, it's been that way for years for me, like that. I've always gotten the things I needed and I wanted for the most part. I don't have all of them, but I'm getting there. But things happen for me because of my positive attitude, my faith in our awesome God first. I'm gonna say that. But let me put it to you. There is nothing that's going to eradicate poverty. There's nothing out there that I believe that I've seen. And I've seen a lot of things out there that's supposed to do the things they're doing to help others. But by the time we get multi-millions, like 10, 15, 20, and 50 million people involved in TBC, guess what's going to happen? The world's going to be on notice. Because they're going to be thinking, wow, they're serious about building our own community, our own economy. We're not going to be worried about what the elite do. We're not going to be worried about that, what the elite do. You know, we're not going to care about that. They give you that false belief. You know, our government is good. Oh, we're going to slash taxes and all that stuff. What is that going to do to help you become wealthy, or what is that going to do to help someone get out of poverty? Slashing taxes doesn't do much for you. All of that's designed to fill their pockets. See, I keep it real. I see things exactly like it is. If everyone has not, and I know that Mary had know about this person I'm gonna name, y'all need to really, really listen to a certain guy by the name of Jeff Berwick. He's what they call an anarchist. You know, they don't believe that it's the government. The government's just a cabal, like Dan Luce says. They're just about helping them. They give false belief to people around the world that they're here to help, that they have the answer to go day by day living comfortably. And in reality, an anarchist think this way: hey, we have our own way of thinking. We know what's really true. That's kind of like how we think in TBC and how administrators think. You know, we're not dependent on the what we call the elite. Those people that we have leaned on, unfortunately, most of our life, or some of us all our life. Yes, I know that people have to work for a living, but there are other options. And we know that there is no other better option that we know of at this present time than the Bitcoin. So let us let us keep pushing forward in our quest. Thank you, Sky, for coming on. Another bright person in South Africa. We got some great people in our TBC community. I know that I got friends here locally and in Florida, in our state of Florida and Tennessee, watching this live broadcast. I know my dear friend, and she knows who she is watching. I know that certain people believe in me. And that's a great feeling. See, I don't have to have everyone to believe what I'm saying. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not afraid of those, what they call them, trolls and those naysayers. I don't care about those people. I don't care about that. They're when I say those names, those trolls, and when I say that name and naysayers here, it just pops in my head because I say it. I don't even think about them really. I'm thinking too forward to have someone stop me. So my goal, I didn't have any particular subject matter today. I just want to talk to you all about this awesome opportunity we have as the TBC. And let us work together to push forward. Let us help those ones out here who are interested, that's sitting on the fence, wondering should they get involved in the Billion Coin or not. And the Bitcoin could be the one thing that can push them to the next level in their life that they wanted to be anyway. Well, I'm at my 30-minute limit now. I'm going a little over, about 1 minute over. But I want to thank everyone here for being here today. I want to say before I end, is there any questions about anything that I may have discussed during this live broadcast? Any questions at all? Mary will let me know in just a minute if there are no questions. I'm so grateful and thankful, and I'm mindful of the people that's here, that's always seem to be here every day. I use the word crypto as crypto money. It's money. Our TBC is money. I know what it is. Not everybody knows what that word crypto means. But see, the one thing I do, I explain to them what it is. So if they happen to hear it again from someone else, they'll already know. But I thank everyone for for get out there, be it like Scott says, let's be all work together to be great distributors. Let's do that. Okay. I guess, like I said, I look like we don't have any questions. I want to thank Gerard. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here, and Sky and Lawrence and Power Box Mary, of course. Edwin, thank you so much, my friend from the Netherlands, for being here. Thank you so much. If I missed Jewel, thanks so much. If I missed anyone here, our viewers are a little lower. We got 7 viewers, but that's lower than it has been. But that's okay. It may not be the same level every day. That's fine. See, Saturday is those days that for a lot of people they get out because they work during the week. They get out. That's okay. People are gonna do what they want to do, but that doesn't stop me or stop anyone. So that's okay, Gerard. It's okay. I just want to make that statement. That's all. I saw it on I saw it here. We just gotta learn more about cryptocurrency as a whole, because it's not dying, folks. Does anybody think that it is? I'm telling you, this revolution that they say is the biggest thing since the creation of the internet. It's true. Do your homework, you'll see. But I think our coin is the biggest thing and the only one that has a mission, a true mission with it. The only abundance base. It is totally abundance based, not market driven. With that said, I'm at the end of my live broadcast for today. Hopefully, we'll see some of you tomorrow. Because I know some of you don't do them on Sundays, and that's fine. That's a person's choice. But this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, and thank you so much. And I love you all. Bye-bye.